guys, it's Lucas Life of Kids here, and today I have 8 tips for you guys on how to potty train your toddler. So if you're new here, I would love if you subscribe and stick around for more videos and just follow me on my journey of life of raising children. And let's get started. So tip number 1, stay at home. So the first few days, you're gonna want to stay at home as much as you can for about like 3, maybe 4 days. You should just stay at home, because if you go out, you're gonna have to stick a diaper on your toddler, and then that kind of ruins it when you're like, no more diapers, and then you put a diaper on them. So they're kind of gonna get confused a little bit. So yes, stay at home for 3 to 4 days, and then you have the toilet there ready, the potty or the toilet. You have it there ready for them. At first, it's every 15 minutes. You're gonna have to take them to the potty. So tip number 2 is nudie. So with my toddler, what I did was, for the first few days, just have them, they can wear a shirt, but just have them nude, because you're at home, you're staying at home. So you just have no pants, no underwear, no diaper, and that makes it easier for them to run to the toilet, because they're going to be running back and forth from the potty every 15 minutes, like I said. So it just makes it so much easier if they're not wearing anything. And then also, because if they're wearing underwear, they still feel like they have something to pee in, so they're not gonna try to go to the potty because they feel like, oh, I can just pee in this, because it'll kind of feel like a diaper. So that really helped my toddler. You will have messes though sometimes, but in the end, it's worth it. Tip number 3, bring the potty to them. So I know some people like to keep it in the bathroom, but for the first little while, the first week of their potty training, I found it a lot easier to bring the potty to them. So if say they're in the living room, you could put the potty in the living room, and then it's right there for them, so they don't have to run to the bathroom all the time and maybe make it. And also it's a good reminder for them, because they're always seeing it, so they're always thinking about potty. Okay. Tip number 4, consistency. I pretty much already said this in tip number 1, but it is a really big deal, because if you slack, then they will slack. So you want to take them to the potty even if they don't want to. Even if they say, no, I don't have to, they probably have to, because they don't really understand at that age. So every 10 to 15 minutes, I would take my son to the potty and set him on it, and that would really help. And you just have to keep doing that. I know it's a lot of work, but after the week is over, they're potty trained. So tip number 5, rewards and praise. So this one is really big, and it really helped my toddler, and I'm pretty sure this is part of maybe half of the reason why he got potty trained in just a week. So every time he would go pee, I would give him 1 frozen blueberry, because that's just what he liked. Some people use candy. I don't really like to use candy because it's not good for them. And some use stickers. I tried the stickers, but they don't really work for boys. It's more of a girl thing, I think, for stickers, because I know my niece did stickers and that worked for her, but for my son, I use blueberries. So 1 blueberry if he pees, and then if he does his little poo, then 2 blueberries, and we did that for about the first 2 weeks, and then after that we like slowly took them away without him noticing, and that really helped. Like, that was like the biggest thing that helped. So tip number 5 should be like tip number 1. And also saying like, yay, Cameron, good job! Stuff like that to make them feel like, oh, I did something really good. Tip number 6, don't get angry. So if your toddler has an accident, don't get angry at them, because just be like, it's okay, let's try and use the potty. Because like, if you get angry at them, then it discourages them from wanting to potty train. They're so used to going in a diaper that, like, I don't know, it's just really hard for them at first because they're so used to going in a diaper. That's all they know. So for them to have an accident isn't that bad, because that's all they're used to is a diaper. So they're still trying to get used to using the potty and everything. So you just have to be like really patient and calm with them. So tip number 7. So for the first 4 days, they're like in the nude, you're staying at home and everything. But I found after 4 days of doing all these tips, then that's when I could put underwear on my toddler. And it seemed to work just fine, and because he was starting to get used to the potty, and he was starting to get used to not going in his diaper and going on the potty. So then I put some underwear on him on the 4th day, and it seemed to be fine. So my last tip for you guys, tip number 8, is go out. So what you're doing is testing your toddler. Once you think they're pretty good at potty training, what we did was we took my toddler out, either in a vehicle or like going for a walk near like bathrooms, so that they understand, like, you don't just pee at home, you have to also pee when you're out. Like, it's not just a at home thing. Because some reason that's what my toddler thought, was he only has to pee at home in the toilet, and when we're out he can pee in his underwear. So what we did was we brought about like 5 extra pairs of underwear, and so 5 pairs of shorts or pants if it was winter. So we brought that, and then just in case he has accidents, because they probably will, and we would take him to the toilet in a store like every once in a while, and then it seemed like he started to understand, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, not just at home, but anywhere that I go. If I have to go to the bathroom, I have to go to the toilet. And right now he still somewhat struggles with number 2. When we're out, he'll try to hold it until we get home, but he is getting better at that. He's getting a lot better at that. He's 3 now. But when we started, he was 2, so I don't know why he does that, because it's been like a year, but he's fully potty trained and everything, even at night. But he still thinks he has to wait till he gets home for number 2. But slowly he's getting better. So just keep on like testing them. Like, teach them you can't just go pee and poo at home. You have to go, if you have to go, out. So those are my tips for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips helped you, because I know when I was potty training my toddler, like at first it was really hard, but then I watched some videos on YouTube and I found a lot of tips and they really helped me. And then he was potty trained within the week. So I hope my video helps you, because that's why I wanted to make it, to help others, because I know it can be really difficult, especially if it's your first, because Cameron was my first child to potty train, so it was really hard at first. But yes, these tips really helped me, and I hope they help you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment and like, and see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Say bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.